Friday Power Hour. Listen, no matter what day it is, it's really about how they close. Okay, I'll go to the board. I thought this was going to be the listen. Am I surprised? We talked about it yesterday. Okay, maybe front running into the end of the month. Before algos got smart and everything like that. It used to actually happen last day of the last day of the month markup. Here we go in the daily charts. You know, as the board, if you look Apple, if you pull a reversal, range, price action, volume, I'm caught up in right now for me, I'm caught up in positions. This is the day where I have a 250,000 JIMIA. And yesterday closed with volume and at 430, I actually believed it was going to go to me 475. So, there are positions for me, and I apologize for being selfish as I look at a couple of positions like NU, but a sale into the gap. It's a lot of money. Uh, you know, do I know if Caterpillar is something bigger than this? Is UPS something bigger than this? The Apple reversal is it something bigger than this? Nevada came on TV today in Jensen. There was their chance to save it. Now, the way I look at it with stocks is as we say, still there is other leaders out there like the Amazons and the RCL and the EAT of the world. So now what I'm thinking, at least over the weekend, is I'll leave one final, and I don't want to look at quotes in all due respect. I'll look a final chart, and maybe it's not the indices, but it is the VIX, it's the TLT, and obviously macro stocks, if you will. And I almost could it be with earnings, okay, this is the way I look, with tariffs looming as the market was leaked out a little bit this late Friday afternoon. You have a lot of earnings season, a lot of the big stocks that are already reported, good or bad, lack of catalyst is what I think. You had Powell that spoke this week, so I don't know when he's speaking next. I apologize. At least there's a short-term catalyst out of the way. So you would have to think that what are the catalysts left to keep the market here outside of the proper rotation? I don't know if they keep going to these other tertiary stocks, if you will, or the new best of breeds. Are they going to still buy EPP in the dip here? Not anymore. Like a stock like a DraftKings that looked so tasty. I'm just throwing out stocks that go in my head. Now that, could have had more left going. Now it's going to come down. All what it is. It got me here. It's not going to stop. Option flow. Okay. IBM, another one. Was the IBM an example? Is that a flag to go higher? Other stocks, again, that reported. Microsoft. You flip that chart overboard. Flip that chart overboard. If that stock was taking calls, you'd be seeing me buying Microsoft right now. I don't see it taking puts, but you flip that in reverse, and you have to. And for me, again, being personal, there are a lot of stocks that are here that if I didn't own them, would I buy them? The answer now is no. I got to scale some losses. They freaking got me at the wire. I thought it would have one last push. I swear to God. Well, for example, Kohl's. You know where I am in Kohl's. Okay. Now Kohl's at 32,000 Kohl's, whatever. I scaled a little bit. Okay. I have offers to sell. The stock was 13.56. Okay. So did I think it was going to, am I in that type of size to make freaking 40 cents? No. But I will say this, last time when tariffs came out, and tariffs, as you know, are leveraged to even apparel goods, VFC was down here. All right, so looking at other stocks that might be some more emblematic of the sector, you look at the big ones. Walmart, was I wrong there? No. Dollar Tree, all right, that's been a range. I've been trying. I thought this was the proverbial beach ball underwater, but you know what? I'm getting into really kind of lazy stocks, and I am getting more personal. For me, it's either, and I'm yet to decide. I don't even want to know if I want to read about what's going on in UPS, Microsoft. I'm serious. In Caterpillar. Am I generally interested? Yeah, it's like having National Geographic on my freaking in my room, trying to look for pictures. You know what I mean? Didn't do it. Point being is I don't even ignorance is bliss in this. Okay, I with these ranges and bars and inside outside bars, Still rotation, as we can even get into one example that pops into my head in rotation, even the sector, Exxon had earnings, and so did Chevron. Oh, I don't know, man. You know what the opposite is happening. Before they were taking one stock would act poorly, and they would have a chance to take the rest of the group up. Opposite. Chevron could have saved the group today, being up. It was positive. At the 200, they could have stable there. Then Exxon wound up being the winner. It was Exxon versus Chevron. Chevron won. Deck. What am I gonna do? I mean, it's a split. Don't get that wrong. Okay. Intel stories like this, did it actually hold with a turnaround in news and Intel? No. Intel has every cat. I'm bringing up a dog that should have even mean reversion, they say. Intel had the volume today in the news to actually hold up. At least yesterday, there was the news, 2040. It's $1 lower on what's the catalyst for this now? Every other stock bounce huge. Let's look at A-Lab. 80 to 100, $20 range. You know what I mean? Once again, you're never in a. I got caught off sides. I'm not buried. I'm gonna take a little bit of loss. It's been a good month. Not even knocking on wood. I didn't say it wasn't that difficult. But certainly, if I wasn't active, I'm not saying it would have been for big size, but a stock like CLS, oh, look at CLS. Covered it yesterday. CLS back at 112, and I thought I was going to leave money on the table. At 133. Am I upset? I don't even. Celestica. Yeah, right here. Right in the open range. Wow. And this is the chart on CLS. I thought it was going to, but yet again, I pat myself on the back. 112. Literally like 4-hour trading 134. Now it'd still be down. It'd be down 10 in it. As a lot of these stocks are pulling, as in Nvidia does this. Man, that's bad. They said to short it too. Folks, they were right. Where's Tesla? They were wrong about Tesla. The boys were wrong about Tesla. Hem, reversal bar. Look at the volume. Still above the moving averages, but you know what? I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm waiting. Nobody knows. That's why it's doing it. This stock's hot. Corner of my eye. Nah, whatever. You know what I mean? Money's been made. For me on a personal level, no, okay, let me digress. From here, my plan, if I were proverbially flat and didn't have, my eyes on a couple of different accounts, you want to just take a step back. We have time, and you want to see them come into option flow. Big guys step up. They stepped up. It's but the guys that stepped up. Remember the LRC, the first one. I couldn't believe it. I started building a position. I said, this is not that good technically. LRCX, they were bombing this thing. Leaps 73. Yeah, and that's a small one. That worked. GLD worked. Don't get sexy, man. I want to know what's going on. But it might just stay away. Kava, CMG was a hero with the hard money. Still doesn't look that bad. How about the Kava? 2-day run up of like $12. All right. There's your pivot. You're either going to be right buying it yesterday, around here, or you're going to be $4 or $5 underwater. It's not going to be. This is not going to be some sort of base. Just an example of a chart between that range. It's either here or $1, or it's going right back down another 4 or 5. Now that's the feel of it. Let me get back into any questions. I don't know. That's what I feel. You know what? I'm going to be honest. The reason why I'm here is not because I'm not smart mathematically, or else I'd have no chance. Thank God, after all this time, at least what works is a gut feeling. I'm telling you. I knew to get out this morning. And a stock like Kohl's. Okay, so it didn't go for a home run. Still, take a little money, reevaluate. Except I waited all of the rookie. This time, at least, where's Dwayne? to Friday. I should be looking at it. Something's going on. I can feel it. Nobody's commenting. Yeah, let's go to the big board. Cipher took calls all this morning. Go to TGH. This is the real one. Percent losers on the day. If it doesn't have at least 1.5 million, because there's a lot of stock, margin calls, B1. There's margin. You don't think somebody right here. This is a situation where mom's going to call me on. My mom. She trades, by the way. Happy birthday, my nephew Jack. This is where my mom can ask me about UPS. I've had this thing. I have no answer. It's like telling her to double down on Bristol Myers that I thought was good. I don't know. I'm going to have to answer a question like that. The JP Morgan top. Oh, mom, I'm not, it's rounding tops of processes. I don't know what you want me to say. Baba. Things like this. Tradable. Just have the VIX pop more. So I can get out of some more losses and have at least some more. Now it's not enough, at least again, personally, for me to maneuver. I can't maneuver this way. I can't maneuver Netflix, Tesla, Animal, CLS, Animal, GLW. How the hell did that thing get up there? Let's get to some action. How the hell did GLW get up $2 today? It's because the whole group popped. Sienna. What ranges? Reddit, RGTI, serve, nice trade. LVS, I knew it. RCL down 7. One day doesn't make a reversal. NNE. Last I saw, NNE was up 3. Was in the car eating lunch. I was living in my car. It was 42. Like, oh man, NNE's 2. I had to give up 2 on NNE. Boom, there's 3. By the time Tony Pistachio, I ate his Chewy from Chewy. Bitcoin. I wouldn't trust anything. UAL. You know what the short to LUV? That was the real money. The real man. I don't even know where it is. That was the real man trade. Instead of buying freaking 40,000, 50,000 calls. Simple. Add to a winner. Breaking a bear flag. Yesterday's low. Right below this gap here. Probably going to the 30 strike price. If you flip the chart over, probably going to the 200-day resistance. So why not? You can't get them all right. But that's something that a pro should be on. I'm not saying I got to be trading Procter & Gamble or Kimberly-Clark. But LUV had news. It's like in the GM. Look at that thing. You know what Kramer said? He said Ford's going 0. No, I mean, going down. Ford. This Ford. The real man shorts $1 million Ford at 10. Not in it. All right. I'll leave it there. Everybody hid. Everybody hid. Everybody hid. Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face. I got a freaking plan. You know what? This is the plan I got here. I'll even put it on the Tradeview market site. What was it? Where is it? No, I'm still standing. This is it right here. Where is it? It's got to have the money. Right here. Because I'm right there. Come on. I'm wasting people's time at the power hour. I'm trying to stay away from the quotes, but let's get back to business. All right, let's look at the news feed. UAL on the tape. Export volume highs. There's always a bull market somewhere. Bitcoin lows into the weekend. UAL. Russell. Sharp drop to lows into a weekend. What time is it? 1:37. A sharp drop. Let's look at the Russell. I really thought it was going to be different. I started posting P&L too. I was giddy. I felt giddy. It's a timing issue. There's the Russell. The Russell love muscle. What is going to be a catalyst? There may be one. The first month of Trump in office, tariffs, stocks are reacting poorly outside of Brinker, who goes to Chile. Oh, people go to Chili's. They're not sending freaking packages to Chili's from UPS. CLH, they were all this. Everybody's trying to buy the bottom on the CLH. And you know what? This is a short. They all try to keep shorting it too. So, WBA, Walgreens. The Walgreens had that range, huh? This is another one. You got to stick to your style. Can't get your mobile. Walgreens, tradable. The 960 flush out, cut dividend. 960 to 1070. I thought that would shake a stick at. I bet you CVS did the opposite. I have no idea what it did, I swear. It bounced a little bit, I get it. It bounced with Walgreens, so they paired. All right. Percent losers. Let's look at pure trade. Let's do that. You want to leave. Everybody says, the first keep the content 18 to 20 minutes is the target audience. All right, hang up. Beezer, they killed it. My mentor would be pounding this short. Not saying you're going to make another 30%, but you're good for $1. I mean, you make a good dollar. You know what I mean? The pure traders the traders that are in this with size have the discipline to know when to trade this type of things in size. They're not here trying ASTS, believe me. It's a different style, but there's the weekly. Maybe they wouldn't after so much reevaluation. What are the big daddies? Stock like VNet that I sold too early. Oh, you know what I want to look at? Let's Teva. I never had a gap. Didn't know. Of course I don't know. What am I making things up? That's Teva. Look at that. That's very rare. That stock does that. That's an M. I don't even think I've seen that short of an M formation. Maybe you could pull a V. Mike V. If it pulls a V, we go to 25. ABC. Actually, it's a D. Actually, you know what? That's going lower. Yeah. Now, if I think about that, the old MV pattern. Teva. It's incredible. What am I supposed to tell a guy, Teva? Nice steady stock. Hey, Mr. Jones. Yeah, the stock looks great. We accrued it. You know what I mean? A week later. Oh, what's going on? Oh, I don't know. Oh, and then it bounces. Yeah, Mr. We're back. It's okay. There's a little shakeout. And he's like, why didn't you tell me to sell 40%? Oh, yeah. Get lab. I saw your post. JN. I'm not signing off until I hear from Dwayne. So we're all sitting there. No one can. I'll leave it. Listen, for me, the great thing about the room is when we're not lacking of what's going on. And keep the powder dry. CLS, Western Ditch, IBM, VST, huge reversal. ExxonMobil, Chevron. Look at Exxon. I have Exxon up twice. I don't think I've ever done that. What am I doing? I have Exxon up twice. What a faux pas. What do I have? ALB. Moss. What am I? Okay, Moss. All right, I got 8,000 Moss. Not going to suffocate me. It could. No, actually, I won't let it. But this is one of these small positions that could turn into, you never know. I might, let's look at the weekly Moss. If I wasn't in Moss, would I be in Moss buying? Yes, Mike, I would. Because you know what? I know the weekly, like I going back in my, you know what? It broke the weekly. Yeah, I'm not adding to it, but I think I'm gonna be okay. It's one of these things what are you gonna do? Any questions? We're gonna lead off. I'll actually, I gotta do a better job here getting my charts. There's my TradeView. Look at me. Here you go. I'll show you. TradeView. This TradeView market's the main page. There we go. TradeView. There's 182 in there. Only part of the TradeView team. Just a small part of it. Hope you're in there, Dwayne. We're gonna be sitting here until 3:59. Jeff, you stayed out a lot based on weeklies, right? Yeah, I know. But listen, bottom line is, I certainly hope you were in finance in your previous life, Jeff, because if you weren't, you're making me look even worse. You're right. Pros going weeklies. It's always, it's just a couple of things that happen. The close is where the money is, it's all about the weeklies. You're right. I reevaluate. So even the market hasn't pulled back that much. You still have it. Look, I mean, we still have Amazon here. Could very be who says it's all over? But at least the stocks that I'm in, I don't know what they're and I'm you know I'm spread out. Who's going to be? I mean, the Lunar. This looked beautiful. This looked like it was. This held up more than anyone. It looked like it was going to go today. Actually, you know what? It paid overnight, obviously because of the ASTS news. But I wouldn't buy Lunar here. I just feel it's different. And there's the volume too. I know it's a Friday, end of the month option, blah blah blah. I get it. All these things go together. Boeing, even something like unbelievable. You know what? Sorry, leave all with Boeing. Let's go back to freaking fundamentals in Boeing. But you do. Could be a lock here. News is definitely out. But that LUV. How about this? Another one that let me down, fund wise. Now I got to take a loss. I was giddy. Giddy meaning I was happy that with something was going to matriculate and a plan comes to fruition. We know how hard it is, regardless of the size. I swear to God, I get just as excited over 100 shares than I do 100,000. I swear. I wish I had a what do you call it thing? A lie detector test. Maybe 1,000 shares. Grab. What am I going to do in Grab now? I thought Grab was yesterday was going to pull like a JMIA, rest a little bit. The moving A's were. I thought hang in there, then pop through to the now. I went from 480 to 4. It doesn't sound like a lot, but I got a lot of Grab, and I don't want to watch it. There's too much. There's too many better things going on where I got to work this thing. BSTS. This is a Lewis special. Another one. Mentor. Be shorting this. What is this thing? Vestas Corporation. There's the gap. It's already been bruised once before. It's been bruised again. Last time it was bruised, it came back. You have to compare the market conditions, probably a no play, but that's a take as something to look at. Out of breath. AMD had its chance. It had its chance. We talked about it yesterday, Coach, what is going to be the catalyst here? Bitcoin popped. Every other stock popped. Even a short squeeze popped. What is going to help this thing? Why isn't a real man shorting a lot of AMD? Am I wrong? I know it never made new low. Am I wrong? What's up here? There's the weekly. It's do or die. I mean, why low? First day down. I get you. I tell you something? I'm not in it, and I'm gonna read just. I hope Twilo for the people. I've been in this. I hope it goes down 10% on the open. I've been in this the other way. Not heavy. I've never gotten wiped out. No knock on wood. Fortunately, I'm better at managing losses than I am riding winners. Why I'm not in an island somewhere, to be honest. But everybody gets in, so I'll leave it at that. I'm actually going too far now. It's a Friday. I have here a Starbucks coffee, by the way, believe it or not. The Barnes and Noble. Look at the boomer. That's for us. Borderline Generation Xer and Boomer. Starbucks from a Barnes and Noble cafe. Former symbol books. Cheers. Have a good week, and I'll be in the room. Please can tell me. I mean, what did the other guy say? Offer no value? I'm sorry, offer no value. No, I had no idea. I didn't tell anybody to buy Aklo or that the options work down there. Nobody listened. Now the reverse. That's it. SMR. You know what Coach asked me yesterday? CCJ, best of breed, was the one not to bounce. That was the hint. Real man shorts that one. A real trader shorts CCJ. That's what a real trader does. I'm doing it. I'm fucking doing it. Bounce. CCJ, I want it to bounce as much as to 50 if I can get a strike price to the 200-day resistance. It's not a lock. It's not a 5-star. And Exxon in the energy sector, certainly Exxon and Chevron aren't helping. Not that they go hand in hand, but it's just the whole commodity is. Where's UNG? I bought it in the fund, 1611. Oh my God, they bounced it up. Look at this one. Late trade here. Did they flush everybody out of the margin calls on UNG? Last time this worked huge on the same exact situation. Something's brewing. I don't know. Do we get in the Widowmaker? Do I battle the Widowmaker 20 minutes to the close on a Friday? Where's Boyle? If Boyle's above the moving averages, I'm doing it. There, Boyle closed over 52. I at least have some support on a major moving average on a triple ETF on that gas. And then I take the play. It's maybe worth a nibble, but if it doesn't work, you're going to get Widowmakered. Oh, I gotta go.